Welcome to all. This is information and also details for the upcoming course. I written here complete details of the course. I will tell it later why I wrote complete details. There's a reason for it. Professional training for structural design of RCC structures and steel structures using STAAD Pro, software STAAD Pro. Of course, it is not only STAAD Pro. STAAD Pro is the main part because final design, building design will be using STAAD Pro for both RCC and steel. But in the course, you will get with structural design principles of RCC structures and steel structures. This all I will explain. Now, class will be online. Live online class timings will be Monday to Friday because Saturday, Sunday I have ETAP class. So, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I decided because so many going to offices, if I conduct the class at 7 o'clock all, some may not be able to reach home. So, comfortable time, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, and course starts on 15th of September 2025 because little time required to form the batch. That is next month, 15th September, next month 15th, course will start. That comes exactly Monday. Okay. Now, this all I will explain. One small problem is there. I won't write all information here. So, some of the part I written little small. I will read it. You can zoom it and see also. See. Now, regarding this course, those who want to join for registration purpose, you can either call me, this number, +91 is India, 80886-03637. Or you can send WhatsApp message. Clearly mention what you want to this number. Now, something I don't mention in the class always, but I have to mention it. Course fee details will be sent for those who want to join. Those who want to join, in the message clearly write, I want to join, send me course fee details. Then I will send. There is no separate brochure. See, earlier all, I used to prepare a brochure regarding what all contents are there. But whatever I write, see, brochure, 1 page or 2 page. Problem comes, so many will have a lot of queries, the confusion. They want to inquire more. It is difficult to explain to each and everybody all details. So that's why I wrote here complete details of the course. So anybody, if they make any inquiry regarding the course, all I will tell is, you go through the class. See, this is not a class actually, but still I call a class. Go to the class. I don't call video. Uploaded in YouTube. See, seeing this only you inquired. You go through fully without skipping anything. See, complete details of the course. Those who are interested, go through fully. Go through fully without skipping anything. Just spare some time and everything you will get in this here, in this class or this, I don't want to call video, you will get everything. Now, again remember, usually in the class, YouTube classes all, I don't mention about the fee details, but I have to tell it. See, I written here, course fee details will be sent for those who want to join. Then, people who join immediately, see, next month 15th, class will start. So, time required for me. People who join immediately means they have faith in me. They know that, or they are confident that this person will teach properly and will get knowledge. So because they are having faith in me, there will be 10% reduction for registration before 15th of this month, last day. Up to and including 15th of this month, August 15th, whoever registers, I will give. I don't want to talk again and again regarding that one. There will be 10% less. Fees I won't mention here. Then, also one more thing. Recording of every class will be sent on the same day. 9:30 class will be get over. By around 10 o'clock, 9:45 or 10, in cloud recording will be there, Google Cloud recording. I get the information from Google that your recording is ready. Immediately, I will send the link for the recording for those who are in the group. I will prepare a group, and in the group I will send the recording. So, and the recording, whatever I sent, will be available for at least 1 year. 1 year is very long back. All I used to write 2 months, 3 months like that. Now I decided, no, let the people study properly. So at least 1 year, maybe little more if requirement is there. So 1 year is a long duration. So around at least 1 year, recording will be valid. Then I will delete it. So you have to finish, suppose you miss a class, suppose live class you can't attend. Then go to recording same day or next day or when you are free. 1 year time is there, but don't lag too much. And one more thing, there are possibilities that is there. Some people, sometimes they will tell me, sir, live I cannot come. Commitment is there for me. Okay. They will tell me, sir, I am seeing only recording. So many courses I conducted. They will tell, I will go to recording only. Okay, no problem. That is their choice. So this is the information I will give you. Further, I will not talk anything about this side. That is what regarding registration, etc. I told here. Online class timing I told, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m., 9:30 p.m. Unless it is a general holiday, class may not be there. Some festival, maybe on that day I will inform earlier that there is no class. Otherwise, everyday class is there. Or in case I have to go to native place for 1 or 2 days, I will inform much earlier. Very rarely I will go. So this all number I told, 8088603637. This number you send a message. Okay. Now, coming to complete details of the course. Just 1 minute before that one. For your information, see, I told listen to everything. I am in the structural engineering teaching field since past more than 43, 44 years. 42 years, 43 years I think. I have not counted properly. I was conducting classes. See, forming back in the beginning for academic classes. Then I started for professional classes. Since past 2007, that is past around 18, 20 years, I am conducting these professional training classes. Long back, I was taking STAAD Pro. Then I changed over to ETABS. ETABS I conducted around 6 to 7 batches. Now, a lot of demand is there for STAAD Pro, and especially so many people, steel structures, it is advantageous to use STAAD Pro, but RCC also important. And not just steel structure is STAAD Pro. See, even structural design principle also will be covered. See, it is very important that you do not learn only software. No use. No use means what? You will not have the grip on the design. Unless you know the basic concept of structural design, your structural knowledge will be incomplete. So, therefore, I always support any software class with the basic knowledge. Okay, now I will tell about the basic knowledge this side. Now, for your information, see, earlier all, I was conducting paid courses for all because it's a profession. But of late, last year, I decided to give services to everybody. Means it is free classes. I am uploading in YouTube, engineering mechanics. It is almost completed now. More than 350 classes are over. After engineering mechanics, next will be strength of materials, the fundamentals for structural engineering. Then structural analysis. There, determinate structure and also indeterminate structure. These all I am uploading in YouTube. Anybody can access it. You might have seen it in the class. Daily I am uploading classes. This will continue. This is for giving education to all. My only paid course is software class. That's the only paid course. That is a paid course I am running. Okay. Now, so use this opportunity in my channel, study all this and get good structural knowledge. Okay. Now, this I will remove. I will go to course details now. Okay. Now, leave it. See. Complete details of the course. If anybody will inquire, suppose when they call me, they start inquiring, sir, what is the course? Then what all you are covering? I cannot explain all that. So what I will do, I will tell them, go through YouTube, what I uploaded there, complete. You go through YouTube class, go through fully, it will be around more than 45 minutes or 1 hour now. Everything you go through, then you decide if you want to join, then follow the procedure. Instead of everybody telling this course is that way, that I will do. No, I will explain now. So, those who are interested, go through fully this class. Now, course content, see, total 6 parts are there here. 6 parts means, I will tell what is that one. One, basic structural knowledge required for structural design, not academic purpose, not for any examination. Basic structural knowledge required for structural design. Lot of things are there. I will tell one by one now. Second one, design principles of RCC structures. This all I will explain now. In each what I am going to do, I will tell now. Next, design principles of steel structures. Attaining complete control in STAAD Pro. See, before you start design by STAAD Pro, you should first get control on STAAD Pro. What is the control? I will tell here. Attaining means getting complete control in STAAD Pro. Then fifth one, design of RCC structural components. See, I am not told full building. RCC structural components using STAAD Pro, then with the building project. Again, using STAAD Pro. First part by part. And also, see, design of components of steel structures using STAAD Pro with a building project. Note, building project considering earthquake effect, that is seismic forces, will be considered. Now, see, these all will be clear for everybody. This also will be clear. But each part, what I am going to cover, I will tell here now. I will write here. What I am going to cover now, I will explain here. Of course, to save the time, what I will do is, I will explain here, but some points I will write here, so that I can explain easily. Just a minute. Okay, I decided to tell here only. See, first one. This is the because everybody will inquire about these things. One, see here, basic structural knowledge required for structural design. I will explain to you. Those who want to make a note, because writing will take a lot of time, I will explain here. See, structural design means what? It is not simply what you tell design means RCC, provide steel, decide the depth, decide the width. It is not that way. When you go for structural design, there are a lot of concepts are there. So many people who joined my batch earlier, in the beginning they will tell, sir, we have quite good knowledge. But after listening to the class, they only will tell, we thought we are knowing, but now I feel I am learning everything. So there is a lot of things are there. Basic structural knowledge required for structural design includes what? First important, what is structural design? The most important is cross-section of member. For resisting section forces like axial force, shear force, bending moment and twisting or torsional moment, and also to ensure serviceability requirement, that is no excessive deformation. So it is actually primarily deciding cross-section. Then, but for that you require to know how to find section forces. You should know how cross-section is resisting it. See, section forces are resisted. Loads are not resisted. Loads are transferred. Some people, they will tell, how you design a beam? I will design a beam so that it can resist the load. No. Beams are designed for resisting the sectional forces, resistance by cross-section, whereas loads are transferred. So you should know how the load transfer takes place For that, you consider equilibrium. You should know correctly what is the meaning of equilibrium. There you get support reactions. See, action means external effect, and support reaction together will ensure equilibrium. See here, I will put a load here. See, reaction will come. Now equilibrium. Now, but when this load transfer takes place from member to member, or when you apply a load on any member anywhere, the cross-section of member is subjected to section forces like axial force, shear force, bending moment and twisting moment. Some of them may not be there depending upon the type of structure. That should be resisted by the cross-section. Now, so you should understand correctly how to find section forces. Name, see, axial force, shear force and bending moment. Torsion is very simple. It will come in the software only. Simple example. How to find it. So what I will do is, I will take some examples here. Like column example. I will tell in the column example, I will apply the loads and also see couples or moment. Then, see, some two, three story typical example. I will take a column. Then I will tell, if I take the cross section of the column, see, if the column cross section considered, axial force, factored value called PU, one BM this way, one BM maybe this way. See, MU1, MU, I call usually this MU1 and MU2. Some people, IS code all, they tell MUX, MUY. That all I will adjust it. Now, this is called design of column for axial force with the biaxial bending. Every practical column will be subjected to axial force and biaxial bending. So, these all, how actually this axial force and this biaxial bending moment will be developed, that will be explained in the using examples. And one more thing is there, what example I explain in the class, same example I will go to software and prepare the model there, get the result there. What result we get in the class, we will note down it in a paper. Later when you go to software, we will see what the result coming there. Compare it. 100% it will match. It has to match. That means in the software, suppose you get a result, you will be knowing how it came. See, how it came is important. Like I sometimes give an example. See, medical shop people cannot give medicine. Cannot prescribe medicine. They will sell the medicine. Sometimes people go to medical shop. They will ask, I have got some problem, give medicine. They may give, but not correct. Medicine should be prescribed by a doctor because he knows what is going on. So knowing all these things means you are becoming equal to a doctor. Okay, now this is over now. Next, I will go for a beam example, like an ordinary simply supported beam, some cantilever beam, beam with overhang, continuous beam, or beams coming in a frame. That all example I will take here and get the result. It won't take much time. What all, see, I told basic structural knowledge required for structural design, not examination oriented, not academic purpose. I will explain all those, get the result. Later, same model we will prepare in the STAAD Pro, where when I go for, see, I will tell you, attaining complete control in STAAD Pro, here it will come. Before the building, before I start RCC, before I start steel, first you should know how to use the STAAD Pro, how to prepare a model, that all I will tell. Same thing I do for ETAPS also. Those who are coming for ETAPS, they know how I take the class. So then beam example, then what? Column example over, then slab. How when you apply load on a slab, load is transferred to beam. How load transfer takes from, how load transfer will be done from slab to beam, that will be explained here. Design of slab will come later. And that is, see, design of slab will not come in basic structures. It comes in RCC. So this is basic structures like load transfer, section forces, shear force bending moment, then deflection, deformation, so many things are there. Equilibrium, I told what is the meaning of equilibrium. See, there is lot of difference between equilibrium and section forces. I will tell you later. Equilibrium you can explain in one hand, see, like upward forces, downward forces, right side forces, left side forces, clockwise moment, anti-clockwise moment. Section forces you require two hands. See here, axial force, compression, tension, shear force, see, bending moment, twisting moment. These one hand I can't show. See, I can't show axial force this way. Suppose I want to bend. One hand I can't bend. One hand is equilibrium. See, direction based. But these section forces are nature based. You should not use direction for section forces. People are using it, they are making mistake. And so there is lot of difference between equilibrium and section forces. All that I will tell, different type of loads, how to consider moments, that also will be told. Or what all structural knowledge is required for design purpose, that all I will give. Not much, maybe around, I don't know exact timing, some 3, 4, 5 classes sufficient for. No, because its class is 8 to 9:30, around 1 week time. This all I will cover here in the basic structural part. Much more is there. Not required to tell, everything need not be told. Just now you heard what I told. Every concept of structural, basic structures knowledge required for structural design of RCC or steel, any structure, even pre-stress concrete also, that will be covered in this first part. Now I will go to second part. See, I explained first part. Much more will be there, but okay, briefly I told. See, if you call me on telephone, I can't tell all these things. Next, second one, design principles of, see, RCC structures. Design principle is not only principle here, design principles with examples, with design examples. It will be with design examples. What we will do is, I will first tell the basic principle of RCC, what is actually RCC, then how the cross-section of a RC structure resists axial force, shear force and bending moment and twisting moment. Once you explain all that one, so many things are there, stress strain curve or stress parameters, neutral axis, etc. will be there. I will not do like academic question. What is required for you, I will tell. Then once I tell the principle of RCC, I will go for design of, see, I will go for design of, I will put short form now, singly reinforced section beams, doubly reinforced section, then design of slabs, one-way slab, two-way slab, overhanging slab means one-way slab only, design of slabs, then design of columns subjected to axial force and baxial bending, and design of footing. Footing means isolated footing. These all, the staircase design will come in the project, not now. It will be coming in the project. So this all I will explain. See, numerically means all this design not by software, all the design by basic concept, or what people call manual design. I don't call manual design. Why? What only men can do it? Anybody. Design by basic concept, like you calculate MU limit, compare MU with MU limit. If MU is less than MU limit or equal to MU limit, cross section is singly reinforced. Find area of tension steel required. If MU is more than MU limit, and if the depth cannot be increased, restricted, go for WA reinforced section. Find AST required and also ASC required. Then due to shear force, you design the stirrups here, slabs. Different boundary conditions are there. Sometimes only sagging BM will come. When continuity is there, hogging BM will come. How you have to provide reinforcement for slabs. And then columns. design of a column with axial force and biaxial BM. I won't waste my time on simple only axial load. Practically will not come. See, one more thing I will tell you. Little later in YouTube, later, not now, I will upload RCC class also. A lot of time is there. At least another 2 more years required. There it will be purely somewhat subject point of view I am doing. There it is academic oriented and examination oriented and also practical oriented. Systematically, see, engineering mechanics, if I upload 350 classes, now another 25 classes required, maybe 375 to 400 classes. RCC I will upload more than how much? 600, 700 classes. But still a lot of time is there. But that is not for practical design. That is for learning, getting the complete grip on RCC. But what practical requirement is there, I won't do it there. Of course, it is required practically also, but this is exclusively practical design. Footing, basic design is only isolated because combined footing or raft footing, very lengthy. You cannot do manually. So what I will do is combined footing and raft footing, I will tell design principles. How you design, how to arrange the plan area so that pressure is not more than SBC and stability is maintained, no lifting is there. How to decide the offsets for footing all, I will tell here. But design we will do by software later. So these are for RCC design. That is all this not using STAAD Pro. All this what people call manual design or understanding. See, if you know design principle and how to design, then only when you do by software, your design is perfect. Without knowing anything, if you go design by software, it becomes a clerical job. You cannot do it. Okay, this is 2. Now I will tell 3. Same way, 3 here. See, design principles of steel structures. Steel structures. Steel structures, okay. With the design examples. Here, I will dictate now. Again, remember, this is also not using STAAD Pro, basic concept. I will dictate design of connections, bolted and welded. Then design of compression members, design of tension members, design of beams, design of built-up beams or fabricated beams, then design of column bases. These all will be covered with the design example. We will solve examples here. I will give a question in the class. See, a beam is to be designed, a beam of span so and so, subjected to this much load, and design the beam, or a column is subjected to this effect, design the column, or design the connection. Sometimes connection for only axial shear, directly shear connector, shear transfer. Sometimes it is what? Force with couple or moment. That eccentric connection will be there. Beam to beam connection, beam to column connection, column splices. So many things are there. This all I will explain. But everything, how much practically required. I will not go as an academic question. Academic I can't do here. See, your purpose is practical design here. This is finally what? See, finally you want to use STAAD Pro for this building project. So I will make you perfect and ready to understand all the component design of steel structures. So up to here will be, see, up to here now, these 3 will be basic part. Basic part. Okay, now, 4th one. Can you tell what is 4th one? This is the most important part, see. 4th one, what I wrote here? Attaining. Attaining means obtaining or getting. Okay, that much you will be knowing, word attaining. Attaining complete control. Complete control. Control, where is it? In STAAD Pro. In STAAD Pro. See, right now I am doing Saturday, Sundays, attaining complete control in E-tabs there. Just 1 or 2 classes, software side, some 10% is over. That's why software ETAB is separate. Attaining complete control in STAAD Pro. See, whether you design by STAAD Pro or ETAB, there are so many things to learn. Like I will tell you, I will dictate here, so no point in writing all. Listen correctly. Local axis and global axis. I will tell 99% people get confusion here. Mix up. See, in ETABs, mix up is not there because globally X, Y and Z. Globally. Locally, along the member is 1, in the cross section 2 and 3. So there is no confusion. But in STAAD Pro, not that way. Globally XYZ and locally also XYZ. So what I do is, I have got my own methods to convince it. See, sometimes people get fully confusion in STAAD Pro. That local, global, XYZ, confusion comes. I will remove the confusion. I will see that everything is clear. What I will do? Globally, I will write red color. See, global X, global Y and global Z. Of course, global X is this way. In STAAD Pro, global Y is this way. Global Z is back to front, not front to back. Okay. This I will use. Then local, what I will do is, I will use small x, black color or green color. Black or green color, small x, small y, small z. It is very important to understand difference between global and local. Why? Because when you create the joints, you create based on global coordinate here. In ETABs, you create by offsets when you create the joints. When you assign the loads, you assign usually based on global coordinate system. Then when you find the get the support reaction, that also comes with respect to global. But see, when you assign the loads, see, I told assigning the loads, direction of loads is based on global. But position of the load is not global, it is local. See, for example, suppose there is a beam, span is 10 meter. I want to apply point load of 20 kN here, down, at ABC. See, joint A and joint B, in ETABs you call joints, in STAAD Pro we call nodes, are created based on global coordinate. Then you create the beam area, I will tell you. This 20 kN is acting down. It is along global Y. So you type minus 20, I will tell you later. But where is the load? Suppose this is 4 meter. This 4 meter is not global, it is local. It is local distance, that 4 meter. Next, when you finally get the support reaction here, see, when you get the support reaction here, that will be based on global. But when you draw shearing force and bending moment diagram, for example, see, I will shift it here now. See, just like that. Simply support beam will do. When you draw the shearing force and bending moment diagram, see, like this. These shearing force and bending moment values, you are going to get all that one will be based on local. See, this is called, in ETABs, this is called V2, this is called M3, local. In STAAD Pro, this is called FY and MZ. See, which Z? Small, not global. This Y and Z are global, local, not global, local. These confusions, if it is there, how you can do building design? So, these all I will remove. I know how, see, how to remove the confusion. I know it. I got my own procedure of whatever confusion comes, how to remove the confusion from everybody. I know it. So I got my own way of removing, my own way of convincing it. Once everything is clear, it will be crystal clear for you. In the beginning, lot of confusion. But after some time, those people will start laughing. Someone told me earlier, so not ETABs, STAAD Pro long back, he told me, Sir, in the beginning I thought I am getting fully confused. Difficult for me. Now, sir, now okay, sir. Now I know, sir. Now I know correctly what is global, what is local. Difference is there. See, global X, global Y, global Z are directions and distances. But local X is length along the, local X is what? Along the member. Local Y and local Z are cross-sectional properties. They are for cross-sectional properties. Depth-wise for a beam is local Y, that width-wise is local Z. This all E-tap, how? Local 1, local 2, and in the cross-section, local 3. Instead of E-taps, they decided, because first STAAD Pro came. So many got confusion, this global X, global Y, global Z, and local X, Y, Z. So E-tap people, what they decided, to avoid confusion, they told global X, Y, Z, local 1, 2, 3. But STAAD Pro, globally X, Y, Z, locally also X, Y, Z, no problem. I will make it clear. I know the procedure, how to make it clear. So, first local and global coordinate system. Okay, then how to create nodes or joints. Then how to create a member. When you create a member, either can be a beam, or can be a column, or can be a slab. Whatever you create, you have to assign property for it. Suppose beam, you have to assign width and depth, material property. Design is still not ready. Column, you have designed cross-sectional dimensions. Slab, what are the planned dimension and thickness of slab. That all we will cover here. How to create the members, then how to assign the loads. But before that, I told you some simple examples, like what? I already told you, in the basic structural part, see, what all examples we covered in the basic part. Though all those examples will be solved by STAAD Pro and answer checked. At that time, RCC&Steel will not come. Some structural part. Now, what we will do? In the STAAD Pro, I will tell each and everything. How to create a property, then how to assign the load. And once you know all those, how to analyze, how to get the result. Once you get the result, how to understand the result. Once you know all that one, then in the STAAD Pro, see, okay, these all everything, okay, over now. These all, see, so far, RCC&Steel has not come here. These are all getting complete control on STAAD Pro. That is what you require for both RCC and steel, or tomorrow, who knows, pre-stressed concrete, or bridge design, or flat slab. Whatever you want to design by software, what control you require, that will be covered. Okay, fourth one. Further, I can't tell, lot of things are there. Sufficient. Fifth one, be careful. See, fifth one. Design of RCC structural components. RCC structural components using STAAD Pro. Using STAAD Pro. See, now you came to STAAD Pro. Using STAAD Pro. Using STAAD Pro. Then finally, and I write here, and finally, a building project, RCC building project. Building project, where? Building project of RCC. Okay. I will tell what is this one now. This is, now you come to RCC part. Directly don't go to project. You create a beam, RCC beam. Assign the loads. Then ask the STAAD Pro to design. It will design. See the steel requirement or shear reinforcement requirement. See, I told you earlier in part 2, design principle of RCC are done. What example I consider here, I will try to consider same example here, so that you can compare what AST you got here, what shear reinforcement you got here. In STAAD Pro, see, you should get same AST and same shear reinforcement. Of course, approximation is there. So this is RCC component. We will create a model of a beam, different type of beams, like simply support beam. Design will be done here also. Cantilever type beam, beam with overhangs either side, simply supported, a continuous beam, and a beam in a building frame. We will create that one and then design it. See, when you create a beam in a building frame, we will consider what? 2 columns and a beam. Together we will design. So column also will come there. That design we will make here using STAAD Pro, get the result so that you are ready for the project. See, when you go to building project, you get everything there. Slab will come, beam will come, column will come, foundation will come, staircase will come, so many things will come. So by doing all this part by part in STAAD Pro first. In STAAD Pro, first part by part. Then everything is assembled and go to project. I think that much information is sufficient. Those who are joining, they will be knowing it actually. Okay, now 5th over. Lastly, 6th one. Same thing, design of steel structural component. Again, same thing I told. What example I take here in the design principle of steel structures, I will try to maintain same then. You take a beam, prepare a model of a beam. See, in a building, when you do building project, there will be beam, there will be column, foundation, all will be there. Here, independently take a beam, independently take a column. That way we will do it. Independently, like RCC, structural component you will consider in STAAD Pro, create only that model, assign the loads and go for design. Get the result. Then if it is already solved earlier, compare the result with what we got here. You will be very happy then. Oh yes, you will tell what answer came there, same answer came here. Okay, once that is over, finally a building project, not RCC, this is steel. Actually, so many people are asking for steel from past 2-3 years. So many are asking when you are doing steel like that. So finally time has come for steel now. So this is for steel. In the building project for both RCC and steel, we will consider earthquake effect, that is seismic forces. Okay, this is the course outline. Now 6 parts are there. What I will do is, when you ask for registration, I should not talk about it too much. I don't talk, whatever I don't like. See, I give value for education. I do not want to talk about the financial matter here, but it is required. I will see course fee details. I will make some groups here. Maybe who knows, somebody does not want RCC. It is possible that basic structural knowledge required for structural design and design principle of RCC, people who already came to me for ETAP course, it is already over for them. It is already over. Actually, course is running now. That basic part already over. Around 175 hours I have done it. And this all there. They got that recording there. They attended the class. They will tell, sir, this already over. Okay, I will tell them. So what do you want now? Sir, I want what? Basic structural knowledge and RCC design already over, sir. You only taught me. So I want design principle of steel, then STAAD Pro control, then design of RCC and steel by STAAD Pro. Okay, that's why in that small brochure I will prepare. I will make some groups. I will tell there. See, again I won't tell now. For this, see, I will make this 6 parts are there. I will arrange in some 2-3 what you can call is groups. See, somebody does not want, maybe he will tell, sir, I do not want RCC. I want only steel. Okay, only steel option will be there. But he will tell, I want only steel, sir, but I want basic structural knowledge. Yes, if you want basic structural knowledge and also steel, one small package type will be there. I will tell this much is the fee. Or suppose you are interested only in the steel, basic is not required. Again, I will write somewhere there. So what I will do is part by part for this one, I will mention the fee there. Then I will tell you add up. You add up only. When you Suppose you want to register, when you call me, I will tell all those things. I will send that mini brochure. See, in the brochure, regarding the courses, what I am covering. Earlier all I used to write it. I am going to cover beam, slab, principle, all. Now I am telling everything here only. So only registration part, I will talk with them, those who are interested. I will send the brochure for them and then they will decide. Okay. This is what I told is course content, what I am going to cover in this course, so that this course completely will give you what? Basic structural knowledge required for structural design, then RCC's basic concept with the plenty of design examples, beam, column, slab, footing, etc. Then design principle of steel, connections, again beam, column, slab, base slab for that one, etc. Then complete control in STAAD Pro. Right now ETAB is going on, attaining complete control in STAAD Pro. See, that is here. RCC steel will not come. Control in STAAD Pro. Then STAAD Pro especially meant for RCC, of course, with the RCC building project. STAAD Pro specially meant for steel with the steel building project. Both building project, earthquake will be considered. So, lastly I will tell now, course will start on 15th of September, that comes on Monday only. Timing I told, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Those who want to study, somehow they have to sacrifice other activities. And see, if you want to learn, you should be ready to come to the class. See, 8 p.m. is okay. I first thought of making 7 p.m. But one person already told, sir, 7 p.m. don't make, sir. My office will get over by 7:15. By the time I reach home, it will be 7:45. So 7:47 is not, I cannot attend live. So I told, okay, comfortable time. 8 p.m. is okay. Still, by chance, due to any work problem, if you miss a live class, nothing to worry. Recording will be sent on the same day. After the class, around 15-20 minutes later, in the Google cloud recording, I will get the cloud recording information. I will immediately pick that one, send the link for the people who are in the group. Okay. Furthermore, I don't have to tell. Now, you have to decide, and if you want to join. And this I told you lastly, what? Those who register before 15th of this month, not next month. That is, those who register immediately, that means they have faith in me. See, since they have faith in me, little reward for them, little concession for them. I'll give 10% less for them. So whatever in the brochure is printed, I'll tell you pay 10% lesser. So further, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, now enough details are given. Furthermore, not required. One more thing I will tell you. When I talk generally, when I explain something like this, I talk little fast, but I think I have not talked very fast. In the class, I talk very slowly. You see my YouTube class. See, in the YouTube class, how I talk. See, I told you, design of steel structures components. In the class, I will tell design of steel structural component. See, here I will tell, for example, a beam of span 10 meter loaded by 20 kN per meter. They are not that way. You see YouTube classes. A beam has a span of 20 meter or 10 meter. It is loaded by UDL of 20 kilonewton per meter. I talk very slowly. See the YouTube classes. Because when I am talking about any general talking, little fast I talk. But you understand. But subject point of view, so far nobody complained regarding the speed. All will tell me, sir, you can go faster. I will tell, you will understand, but what about others? There are people who are weak. No, I will not change the speed. I will take the class so that everybody who are in the class will understand. Okay. Nothing further to tell. Now, those who want to join, you go for whatever is required. I told there, you can proceed further according to the information given. Okay. Thank you. All those who join the group or join the course, we will meet on 15th of September 2025. On that day we'll meet. Those who join the group will join the course, not group. Group I am creating. Those who join the course we will meet on 15th of September. 15th September 2025. Okay, thank you. One more information. If possible, whatever is there, please share to other people, known to you. See, usually, earlier all I won't tell this one, but it is required nowadays. Publicity is required. So, therefore, my last request here, my request to you is, please share to maximum people. Maximum people. You can share in the group, etc. That is left to you. Nowadays, I don't have to tell how to share. Everybody is our expert in that one. So, please share it to maximum possible. Okay, thank you. We'll meet on that day.